So exercise 1, identifying your personal traits of resilience, in the book Resilience, lists 68 different traits that you might already have to support your resilience, and asks you to identify 5 traits that you know and trust you already have, or you can list other traits of your own. These are just examples from the book: approachability, cheerfulness, focus, honesty, industriousness, loyalty, playfulness, prudence, tolerance, tranquility. So you identify 5 from that list. And for each trait you identify, you write down 3 specific memories of moments when you actively expressed those traits. Maybe you were generous to a coworker, or your neighbor, or your brother. Or you were prudent about paying your utility bill on time and driving within the speed limit and filling up your gas tank. For each example, you consciously acknowledge that indeed you are exhibiting that trait. And after you've written 3 memories for each of the traits you've identified, you set aside those reflections for a few hours or a few days, and then you reread them. And as you reread these recollections of your own traits of resilience, notice any shifts in your view of yourself. Can you accept these traits as real and valid and integral parts of who you are, as contributing to your own inner secure base of resilience? And you repeat and practice these steps until all of this feels real to you. And as you experience and claim your traits of resilience, you deepen your trust that they are parts of who you truly are. And you can extend the learning and installing of new resources in exercise 4, working with symbols of traits of resilience. So for each of the 5 traits that you're working with, which may change over time, begin to gather symbols that represent you expressing that trait. And that might include a photograph of you and a person to whom you're loving, a postcard from a trip where your flexibility really showed up, the printed agenda of a city council meeting where you found the courage to speak up about an important issue in your neighborhood. You gather these symbolic reminders of your traits of resilience in a box or a bowl or a bag, or you display them on a windowsill, a bookshelf, a kitchen counter, or your desk. You might even label the collection Reminders of My Resilience. And you revisit these symbolic reminders once a day for a month. And you remember the experiences that these symbols demonstrate. Indeed, I do have these traits. That's me, all right. And then revisit them whenever you want to strengthen your sense of self as a stable, secure, resilient person.